Just in is this carousel red 1970 Pontiac Lemans clone GTO. It's powered by a rebuilt 400 engine, backed up by a 400 automatic transmission. Does come equipped with headers, Edelbrock Reformer intake. It's got a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, chrome valve covers, and chrome air breather. The paint job in the trunk, door jambs, and bottom of the hood is just as nice as the rest of the car, and it's absolutely beautiful from bumper to bumper. This big block 400 is cooled by a really large aluminum radiator with dual electric fans. The previous owner had put a chrome alternator and a serpentine belt system on it. This is a power steering car, but when it came in, he did not have any of that stuff for that. So it'll need a power steering pump and some brackets for that serpentine belt system to get that power steering working. It is a power brake car. It's got chrome hood hinges, and like I said, the bottom of the hood is in beautiful shape. This Le Mans does have a GTO hood. It's got the Ram Air stickers on that. Body line on the driver's side of the hood is in excellent shape. Passenger side has a nice even gap as well. The paint on the hood is excellent. I don't see any blemishes or anything like that on the hood, except for we have a little bit of a tiny little chip right there. And in the very front, on the front nose piece, there is a couple cracks. Very typical of these Pontiacs to have a couple cracks here along this front nose. Very minor, but they are there. Front bumper is in excellent condition. The chrome is in great shape. Headlight eyebrows are nice, and the valance paint is beautiful as well. This beautiful Le Mans is riding on an excellent set of Cragar SS rims with like new BFG raised white letter tires all the way around. You can just hear that the dual electric fan comes on automatically. They just kicked in. It also has brand new rocker molding, new wheel well trim. It's got the new 400 emblems on the rocker molding. All new GTO emblems on it. This is just a fantastic car. In my estimation, it's definitely a local car show winning car. Paint and body's beautiful on it. Nothing's perfect. It's got a few little chips and stuff that I pointed out in the front nose, and I'll try to point out everything else to you as well. But the wet sand and buff on this car is beautiful. It's got a beautiful shine on a very straight and solid body. We've got a nice wide door gap from top to bottom here on this front fender. No blisters anywhere in the fender. There's a little bit of a paint chip in the clear coat right there by my finger. Other than that, the rest of the fender looks excellent. It's got dual chrome mirrors. Passenger door paint is excellent as well. I don't see any chips or imperfections there. Looks to me like at one point during the restoration, the door handles were replaced. New seals were put on the door handles as well. We got a little paint imperfection right there. And there's some little paint blistering, kind of a solvent pop, I'm guessing, right in a circle area right here. Other than that, the roof is beautiful. There's no hail damage, no dings anywhere I can see. It's got the rear spoiler and a brand new re-chrome back bumper with new 3-inch exhaust basically from front to back. Just absolutely beautiful new dual exhaust. As we're looking at the rear quarter, in front of the wheel, over the wheel, lower door, fender, there's no blisters anywhere on the passenger side. Beautiful shape. As we go over here to the spoiler, the paint on the spoiler is excellent. Our Our gap on the trunk lid is very nice. The paint finish, everywhere you go in this car, it's got a beautiful shine. You can see yourself in reflection anywhere on it. As far as tire size goes, we got 275, 60, 15s on the back, and the Cragar SS's are in excellent shape. Tires are like new all the way around. If you go to our website, www.coyoteclassics.com, you're going to see on there that you're going to see probably 15 to 20 undercarriage pictures as well, showing the brand new dual exhaust. Also, the undercarriage is all painted black, very solid, nice. One other thing I didn't see here, we got a little, I'd say they buffed through just a little bit here. You can see right above my finger, it's just a little bit of a, you can see the primer through there, just a little speck. Just a little paint blem right there too, maybe just a little tiny speck of dirt in it. But the overall appearance of this car is great, guys. No disappointments in the shine or the straightness of this car. As we go into the interior, we're looking at some brand new armrests, bases, new door panels, both sides. The rubbers and the doors were brand new during the restoration. As we go in here and look at the quality of the paint and the door jamb, there's absolutely no rust anywhere in these corners. That goes to show why there's no blisters on the outside. The inside is excellent. The jambs are done beautifully on the bottom of the doors. As we wrap around here, the quarter paint into the door jamb. You don't see any line or anything here. When they did it, they painted the doors off the car. Looks great. New carpet. The scuff plates are new as well. Carpet's been replaced. The console looks beautiful. Dash pad is excellent, absolutely perfect on the pad. Headliner is in great shape. The dome light does work as well. I just checked that. Visors are nice. Just a really, really nice car. It's got the straddle bucket seats with new seat backs. When the restorer did it, they're in excellent shape. Back seat matches the front perfectly. The back seats were done as well. Back door panels are all new. Window cranks are new. Front and rear, they're all new. The door handles on the inside are the original, so there is some pitting there. But all in all, this is a great car. The back shelf is new. If I have to fault the car with a few things, the rear sail panel doesn't fit the best in that corner. That sail panel needs to be replaced there probably, or something done with it. But all the rest of the quarter round is good. These rubbers here on the windows are new. The roof rail rubbers are new. This car sounds awesome. I mean, it's got a ton of horsepower. It's got a nice idle to it. Inside the trunk's beautifully detailed too. There's no rust in the trunks, all speckled with a spare and everything in there. Bottom of the trunk lid's painted just as nice as the rest of the car. As we look at the driver's side, show quality paint in my opinion from bumper to bumper. Straight body, very, very nice car. Is perfect, over the wheel well. Up here in this roof, don't see any issues here. It's just a nice and smooth. Remember on the other side we had just that little bit of paint blemish over there, but the rest of the roof looks excellent. I don't see any other imperfections really in there. Maybe a couple little tiny dirt specks, 3 or 4 of them right up here. Front fender paint is excellent. No blisters down low. No blisters here in the lower door. mirrors are both really nice and tight. Our gap is good on the driver's side, and there again, polish this up just a little bit, but the chrome is beautiful on the door handle as well. As we open the door, it has the new stoppers on it. Corner of the door is perfect here. Door panel's in nice shape. That's replaced. Armrest, bases, both sides. The chrome around the seat backs and stuff is all new. It does have the adjustable seat belts. I don't see any seat belts in the back unless they're tucked in under the seat, but it does have the driver's side and passenger side seat belts for the front. As we look everywhere on it, you see the orange, or what you call a carousel red. Now, the steering wheel on this car is absolutely perfect. The wood grain's very nice on it. No cracks in the outer shell. However, the horn is not hooked up. The horn is something we are going to fix. The odometer shows 88,440 on the odometer. Gas gauge works on the car. Wipers work and park. The original radio hole has not been cut up, but there is no radio in there. And the heater fan is not working. But everything is nice and clear on the dash. The wood grain's in great shape. So the heater fan does not work. We've got a temperature gauge, and it's sitting here running for about 10-15 minutes. And it's running about, with those dual electric fans, it's running about 165. So we open up in there. Glove box is clean. Above the visors are all clean. The chrome above the visor is nice. Just a really nice car. I mentioned earlier the dome light works. That does. Console and wood grain on the shifter is in great shape. It's got the PMD shifter on it. But I would just put it down here. As far as the idle goes, it idles right down nice. As I mentioned before, under the hood, this was a power steering car. It's got power brakes on it. But with the serpentine belt system, a guy has to figure out what pulley and bracket and stuff the guy needs to put on there, and I have not came up with that yet. Either that, or a guy just needs to put the correct pulleys and power steering pump back in there. Shocks feel great on it. Didn't bottom out there. Tires didn't rub. As far as the steering goes, when I had it up and got the exhaust finished out, we did give it a front end alignment. Brake stop nice and straight on it. This is a really cool car with great paint, very nice interior. Just needs a few little things yet, like the power steering and heater. Speedometer works good as well. Really nice driving hot rod. As far as our brakes go, we do have a little pull to the left on the brakes. Not bad though.